Today, we're on the cusp of another double. Success is about this much. The hard work, the training, the season is all about, but the success of this is just about this much. People taste this bit, and this is the bit that we're going to enjoy, and this is the bit that we're going to take on all summer. A former manager once said that managers are just players trying to hang on to something that they no longer have. And that's probably what I do when I do this channel. It's been absolutely fantastic. Today, we go on and we become champions again for the 53rd time. We win the league for the next 2 seasons in a row, and it's squeaky bum time for that club over the road. But it's all about us today. It's all about us. Today, I'm hoping to interview a Celtic legend. He had a controversial time at Celtic a long time ago, and that quote that I just mentioned was actually penned by him. It's been a long, funny season, and when you look at the ups and downs, especially of the Champions League, and it's hard to pinpoint. There's not really been one game that's defined our season, a bit unlike last year where we had that late winner up in Ross County when Tony Ralston banged it into the back of the net, and that defined our season. That changed everything. I don't think there's been one specific game. I think what's been different about Celtic this season is the fact that it's as old Dr. Joe Venglos used to say, is the continuity, and I think that's something that's oozing from Celtic just now. But with the fear and the press going into overdrive about Ange Postecoglou allegedly about to be offered the position at Tottenham, the Celtic manager says, "Yet I am still here," and we hope he's still going to be here this summer. I think he might get offered the job, but like the 5 people before him, he will also say thanks, but no thanks. I'm going to tell you why. Because Celtic, let's face it, Celtic are a bigger club than Tottenham, and people might say, not a chance. People in London will say, not a chance. But unfortunately they are, because we're in the Champions League. And Celtic being in the Champions League this season, even though we don't have the money that Tottenham has with the English Premiership, this is where Rangers are really going to fear, because Celtic are guaranteed £27 million next season before a ball's kicked, before a season ticket renewed, anything. Celtic will get £27 million just for going into the Champions League next season, as they say. Anyway, talking about people that's had success, we have to talk about someone that during his time at Celtic has seen 33 trophies during his time, and it's an unbelievable success rate when you think about it. But nobody would think about saying that was Peter Lawwell. Now, I know a lot of fans love him, and a lot of fans hate him. You know, I've had my grievances with him over the years about things that he's did at the club. But when you look at the stats like that, it's an extraordinary, it's mind-blowing that he's overseen 33 trophies during his 18 years at Celtic. I think the move for Postecoglou as Neil Lennon's long-term replacement was a rabbit at the hat. The pursuit of Eddie Howe went on far too long. The decision that after a couple of... But do we regret not getting Eddie Howe? Not a bloody chance, because Eddie Howe could never have did and pulled out the players out the bag that were pulled out the bag. When you think about Kyogo, you think about Iwata, Jota. I mean, these are players that were probably on the radar of Celtic anyway, but I wouldn't say Kyogo was, because if it wasn't for the manager, we wouldn't have Kyogo. So I think today is all about enjoying the success. It's all about enjoying everything that is Celtic. It's about enjoying the Celtic family. I'm going to be up at the Hoops Bar, where I hope to interview a Celtic player that played at Celtic at a difficult time. And I'm going to ask him that question: how hard was it to come to Celtic after them having that success that they did under Jock Stein and winning the 9 in a row? And he obviously came at a time where that was just coming to an end. What is there to say about today? Aberdeen are flying. Aberdeen are finishing 3rd. Celtic will become champions. don't look too much into the game today. It is a bit of a showboat game today. Aberdeen will have a bit of a go because it is the last game of the season. They will want to go out on a little bit of a high if they can. Celtic will just want to make sure that the players play good and the manager will put out his strongest team. He will also make a lot of changes in the second half. So let's not forget about it. It is the last game of the season. He'll want to make sure as many players get on the pitch as possible before Kalmak and himself again raise that flag. We've won the league again. Fly the friggin' flag. And on the last and not least, the hats off to all the Celtic supporters around the world that comment on the videos throughout the season. We will not be stopping during the summer recess. We still have 1 week to go to the cup final, but we will still be going during the summer. Hats off to my brother, who's probably at the top Celtic supporters club in the UK today, and by that I mean on a geographical sense, because he is up in Thurso and he is watching the game at the local Celtic supporters club as seen on CelticBars.com. He is at Top Joe's in Thurso. Top Joe's in Thurso. So that's probably the top Celtic supporters club in the UK, and they are most definitely looking down on the Rangers. So on that note, have a great day, Celtic fans all around the world. Enjoy your day. Make sure that you tag me on Twitter for all your videos that are happening in Glasgow city centre this afternoon. It's going to be a fantastic day. Enjoy the moment for the rest of your life, because you never know, they might actually come back and give us a good go next season.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up, roll up.